This is the Board Game Quiz Show, Couples Edition. I am your host, Dan Shu. I am not dressed up this time. If you saw me last time I hosted, my editor wanted me to dress up. I wore a jacket. It's too stifling. I cannot do my job that way, so I'm going to meet him halfway and just wear a collared shirt. But today with me are Lincoln and Nikki from GameNight. Hi, Lincoln and Nikki.
Hi guys, how you doing? Or hi Shu. We saw Christina too earlier, so there we go.
Yeah, she's over there off to the side.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, GameNight is, in case you haven't heard, it's a board game playthrough series that's over 400 episodes now, I believe. Is that correct?
That is true. It's pretty much. I think there's a few live ones interspersed in there, but it is over. We just went over 400 like a week or two ago.
That is nuts. And then, so you two have celebrities on the show like Deborah Ann Wolf from True Blood and Daredevil, playing games with you on the show. So I'm not sure why you're wasting time with us here at Going Out Loud, but we appreciate your time. So Nikki, you wear a lot of different hats for Board Game Geek and for various game publishers. Lincoln is also the director of media for Board Game Geek. And Lincoln, you were a little bit worried about coming on because we were so rough on your boss, Ali, in season one, because I kind of wrongly assumed because he was the head of Board Game Geek, he founded Board Game Geek, that he would contain all of Board Game Geek's database knowledge in his brain.
I think that's Eric Martin would be the one that you would probably go for that. He's the database guy. You know, it's like adding new games. Although I don't know that he's doing that as much now. So he might actually struggle a little bit, but he was definitely the guy to ask all that.
All right, if we have him
Scott
on,
knows a lot too. He's definitely smart.
I'll be tough on Eric if we ever have him on. So
yeah,
but it won't happen here. We've learned a lot of lessons. We're a little bit more above the balanced show now. So poor Scott Alden, we apologize for being so rough on you, but let's see how Lincoln and Nikki do.
We already did a test run. I'm spoiling. We're going to do poorly, but we'll try.
Well, we'll see. Well, if you watch our show, you know that we try to theme our questions around our guests, but this was really tough because Game Night, while it's a perfect name for a show, is sort of generic everywhere else, right? Everyone has a game night. What does it mean? What's that? So check out this massive stretch that I did. So Game Night is also a movie starring Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams. Bateman's character is named Max, and there's my theme, Max. So the round, real super stretching.
I think Nikki's watched that one too, so it would be.
Yeah. Well, the questions aren't going to be.
I know, but I'm just teasing. You know, I mean, at least somebody has seen the movie.
Yeah. Well, round one is called Taking It to the Max, and it's all about big or most something. You get the idea.
Okay.
There are 5 multiple choice questions, and you get 1 point for each one you get correct. And if you're playing along at home, just pause after the questions to play along. Okay. Are you two ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sure.
So question number 1. Which game can welcome the most players as stated on the box? Is it A, Welcome to Your Perfect Home, B, Welcome to New Las Vegas, C, Welcome to the Moon, or D, Welcome to the Dungeon?
I'm going to say A, Welcome to Your Perfect Home. What do you think, Nikki P?
I think so too. Yeah.
I mean, it is as it's stated on the box, which could be a mistake. Maybe they realized, we can really play it with a lot of people, but
it could be C because the moon is huge.
I don't know.
But
I mean, but you know, it's stated on the box, right?
I
mean, these are the only one that's not in that series is Welcome to the Dungeon. So
sure. Well, A. Let's say A.
Okay, let's just go with A.
Oh, I thought I would trick you here, but you two are correct. It is Welcome to Your Perfect Home. That's 1 to 100. And then Welcome to Vegas, New Las Vegas, I think they jumped down to 1 to 50. Welcome to the Moon, they jumped down to 6 even. So they keep drinking and drinking. So yeah. Huh. Yep, and you're right. Dungeon is not part of that series, and that one's has just
Welcome
a
to your new perfect dungeon. There we go. That's
all right. One. Good job. Question number 2: which one of these games does not have a big box edition that says "big box" on its big box? So, is it A, Istanbul, B, Suburbia, C, Escape the Curse of the Temple, or D, Hansa Teutonica?
I would say that's Suburbia. I'm pretty certain Istanbul has it, and we know, of course, Escape the Curse of the Temple.
Yes,
it's had big box on it many times.
Oh yeah.
And then Hansa Teutonica was released recently, I believe, in a big box. So I'm pretty much, I would say it's Suburbia.
Istanbul or Suburbia?
I think it's Suburbia. Istanbul is from Pegasus, and I'm pretty certain I saw big box on that one too.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Hansa Teutonica and Istanbul are from the same publisher now.
Okay.
Probably.
B.
Suburbia.
So B.
B. Good job. It is B, Suburbia. Yeah, that does have a recent big box, but it's just called the collector's edition. Or something.
That's what I thought. I mean, we did not get that one, and as much as I wanted it, I'm like, we don't have the space. You guys at least have some space with some of your games behind you. We have zero space.
We have it somewhere in our collection. It's a big chunky one, but
it's big for sure.
Let's go to question number 3. Mega Civilization is a plus-sized civilization game. It's very popular at cons, mainly because up to 18 players can take an entire day to play it, like literally like 12 hours plus to play this game. But what period of history does this game end on?
Crud.
End?
Yeah.
End on. Yeah.
Wow.
Is it A, the Iron Age? I like Nikki's reaction. You're like, end?
we have it. And we have never played it. We actually were trying at one point. We were thinking of doing like a game night thing for that, but there's just no way. But
and a 12-hour long show.
I know, but I want to hear them. But I'm freaking out.
All right. Well, your choices are A, Iron Age, B, the Renaissance, C, Industrial Age, or D, the Information Age.
Oof. Well,
you got to get this right. You own the game.
I'm guessing. I know. And I looked at it's got Franz Bullwinkle doing art in it. And I looked at all the stuff. But I do not recall. I mean, it's been several years since I pulled the box out. I would guess since it's a modern version of the game, it maybe ends up. Maybe. I do not remember. I don't remember seeing anything modern in there, but that doesn't mean anything.
I was talking to, it's years ago, but I was talking to a friend and they're like, we almost blah, blah, blah. And then such and such in the last age. So my head is like, oh.
I can't even think of any. I mean, I only know a few people that have really done it. I played Civilization, the old one, ages ago, but I'd say, I mean, I'll go with you, Nikki P, since you may have a better clue.
Do you think it's Renaissance?
No, I think if it's at most likely Industrial Age, and maybe I cannot remember. It's so bad.
Let's just do C.
It may actually be it might be Old Civilization. I think
that's why I'm saying maybe it ends at Renaissance because you're getting through all the. But I don't.
This is so terrible. I cannot believe it. I've looked at it. I'll do what you want to do.
Don't be mad at me.
I'm not. I won't be mad. I don't know what it is. So we'll go with C, Industrial.
Go with C. All right, you two were getting there. You had the instinct, but I didn't think you're gonna get it right.
Well, that was what. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was where I was thinking it could have been. Right. I'm like, well, maybe. I don't remember seeing anything modern in there. So yeah.
That surprised me too. I've never played it myself, but you'd think a Civilization game would carry you through several ages.
Well, I was thinking Through the Ages. I'm like, I'm confusing stuff with Through the Ages. So, and that was where I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna let Nikki choose on this one.
Well, there you go.
Considering you had talked to somebody about it, I have not even.
Well, maybe now that you said that, I'm like, maybe that was the game they were talking about.
That might have been. Could have been it too. Any kind of civilization building game, you're gonna get confused. There's a bunch of them out there.
Right. All right. Well, question number 4: which of these base games contains the most cards? Oof. Is it A, Codenames, B, Legendary, a Marvel deck building game, C, Dominion, or D, Cards Against Humanity?
Base game containing the most cards.
Yep. No expansion, no big box, just the.
Yeah, I know. If you're going to pick an expansion, you're going to have to go with like Legendary or Cards Against Humanity, or even Dominion. Cards Against Humanity, that would be the one with the most, I think, with all the expansions.
But that's Legendary, Marvel deck.
I know, that's got a lot of.
You got a lot of heroes.
But remember, it's a response. I mean, it's a response to Dominion, so maybe it would have more. Well, we can go with that if you want.
No.
I'm just thinking. I can't even remember what the base game for Cards Against Humanity. I mean, those are
still the long box.
Well, no, that was the crazy one later. I don't even remember what the base game is. I would say it's probably Cards Against Humanity. What do you think, Nick?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to go with that? Okay.
Yeah.
You two are correct. It is Cards Against Humanity. Good job.
It's a pretty heavy box, from what I remember.
Yeah. It's densely packed. It's like I think it has something like 600 cards in it. Okay. Which of these games never received a Golden Geek win or nomination? Is it The Big Book of Madness, A, B, Great Wall of China, C, Race for the Galaxy, or D, Sprawlopolis?
Golden Geeks, and I pay attention to those too. How pathetic! Oh my gosh,
this is the Board Game Geek Award.
I know. It's like I should remember some of this. But here's the deal: nominations. Good luck. Let's see here. Man, I don't remember.
I think it's the Big Book of Madness.
I don't think so. I think that one probably got nominated. I'm 50% remembering it, but that could be another. There was a lot of hype about that game.
That doesn't mean it was even nominated.
No, of course. I don't know. I would say. I don't know. Which one is Sprawlopolis? I know the name, but I don't know the game.
I know. I want to look it up.
No, we're not cheating.
Oh, I know.
Well, what do you think? I'll go with what you think.
No, don't do this.
Let's do Sprawlopolis. I don't know that one well enough.
All right, you gonna go with D? Sprawlopolis?
We're gonna go with D.
All right, should have listened to Nikki.
Oh,
good
call, Nick.
The Big Book of Madness. Yeah.
That's shocking, actually. Yeah.
All right.
There was so much hype about that game.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty looking game too, but did not get a nomination.
For sure, it might get nominated for the art. French games really get. They do some great art.
Now, I will say I do all my fact checking on Board Game Geeks. So if there were a mistake, I'm just going to throw it back.
I doubt that with the Golden Geek nomination, that should be in there. I don't think they messed that one up.
All right. So not bad for a first round. You got 3 out of 5 so far, but let's move on to round 2. So round 2 actually did a better job of coming up with a relevant theme for game 2. Okay. This is our picture round. I'm calling it Lighten Up a Little because your game night. So I'm going to show you boxes of games having to do with nighttime with the logos cut out with my god tier photoshopping skills. So
all right.
Now all you have to do is identify the game. Everything's a little bit night or dark themed, and you can earn up to 5 more points here. And remember, if you're playing along at home, just pause and then you can answer. All right. First one. Name this game.
Oh dang it. Dang it. This is box covers?
Yeah, these are box covers with a logo chopped out. Tell me this game.
Oh, I know this one. It's a recent game too.
Yeah.
It's a cool looking box.
It is.
I love this box art.
I love the hands coming in in the shadows.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that. That's good.
I don't.
I think I mean we talked about this game. I think it's the one that as you're going, the things get dark behind you. I just don't remember the name about the game. I talked with Scott about this a few months back.
Yeah. The lights turn out, the cards get spookier. I don't know.
I don't remember the name.
So I love how our show is just going to torment you.
Oh, that's okay.
You just know this stuff. You know it's there.
Well,
and then you find
it doesn't. Unless we've played it, it's pretty. I mean, I remember a lot of stuff, but
okay. Do you want to give up?
Yeah, we're giving up on this. Okay.
This is the Night Cage.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You got the theme right. It's like you have a lit square, and then things get dark as you move away. And so
I do not remember that name at all. So I would have struggled for a long time.
Totally do. I was gonna say like locked in a room or a cage or something, but
almost had it. Okay.
As a description,
right?
Not as the name. But
can you get this one? Number 2.
Yeah, this one is. It was also known as the BSG Express. It's called Dark Moon, I think. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it says right there.
Oh yeah, it does say Big Express, BSG Express right there. If I could read. I think Dark Moon is right.
Right? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, you are correct. It is Dark Moon. Good job.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. Name this game.
This is the Hong Kong one. It's got to have night in it.
Well, it doesn't have that. Dark Moon doesn't have the word night in it. That's not a requirement.
Oh, I see. It's night.
It's just
themed.
night.
Okay.
Everything's kind of night or dark themed.
Man, what was the name of this? I remember that. I've never played it. I don't think we have it, but I know it was Hong Kong.
What was the deal with this game?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, I think I bought a copy for Scott. That's the recollection. I should look back through my messages. It would go far too back. Let's say.
Alexander.
You're not allowed to look at any other devices.
We're not. That would take me an hour to scroll back through my chest.
Like,
at least
let me get
maybe
back
a few
to you.
hours.
Yeah. Right. I need an answer.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't even think I've seen this box cover before.
Midnight.
I'll say you got part of it right.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure Hong Kong, or maybe it's Midnight.
Midnight in Hong Kong.
Okay, let's go with that.
No, I don't know.
That's better than what I got right now.
That was a joke.
That's better than what I got. So we're gonna go with that.
Midnight in Hong Kong. It is Blackout.
Blackout
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Sorry, you did not get that one right. Yeah. All right, yeah.
You can see they got flashlights. They're in the dark.
Yeah, and the city's gone dark and stuff, but that one's a tricky one. All right, can you get this one? Number 4.
Wow.
It's Big Prince, isn't it?
No. That's Simon. So it's darkness. It's probably got darkness in the name.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. That just is like what I'm kind of remembering.
Okay.
I'm not a Simon person. Wow, we are going to do terribly on this.
Yes, we are.
I
don't know. So I recognize some of the characters, but they're in different outfits.
So you've seen the game art?
Well,
other game art?
Yeah, but I thought it was.
Wow. Well, the audience is beating us. So we play a game. An aside, we play in a game on our live streams where we use this pixelated display and we put the game art in, so very, very pixelated, and people get that stuff so quickly. I just cannot believe it. And we're seeing it in full resolution and not getting it. So
yeah. Well, we discovered this with the practice round, that you two don't necessarily like box art. Not dislike
oh my God,
it.
that is not true. That's not true. We are many a game I will keep because I love the art. So
can you remember the games though?
No, I mean depends. This is one I never played, so I'm at a disadvantage on that.
I'm gonna let you make something up.
Yeah, I don't think I have it.
Oh.
I'm gonna give. We don't have it.
Nope.
This is embarrassing.
Nah.
You were close.
Darkness is in there.
You had the
massive darkness.
Rough idea, massive darkness. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that was in it, but there's no way I'd remember that.
All right. Last one in the picture round. Can you name this?
Yeah. It's the Arabian Nights, whatever.
Yeah.
It's I think that's Tales of the Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
Got it? All right, good job. It is.
We just bought that one, so I should have that. When they did that final print run, I finally got a copy. Been telling myself I'd get it for years. Finally got it.
I love this game.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game. We talk about it on our podcast all the time.
Oh, okay.
All right, so right now you are trending at a 5 out of 10, and it's tag team time now for round 3. In this final speed round, we're going to test your teamwork for up to 10 more points. The clue giver will be trying to describe games to the guesser as quickly as possible, and they have to identify the game as quickly as possible, sort of like Taboo or Heads Up if you played those before. Now, ground rules: clues cannot contain main words from the game title or the publisher's name, and you can't refer to the spelling, the number of words, or sounds like anything like along those lines. You can pass, but we're not going to go back to old clues after that. After the first 5 games, I'm going to yell switch, and then you two will switch for the last half of the challenge.
Okay.
So who wants to go first to be the clue giver?
I'll describe for Nikki.
All right, so
ready, Nick?
Nikki, turn aside and look at Lincoln, and then Lincoln's going to look at the screen. I'm going to give you 90 seconds on the clock, and the timer will start when Lincoln first sees the first box art. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, go.
Okay, this is your favorite tile laying game, the very first one.
Alhambra?
Nope. It's
Carcassonne?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. This is the game everybody loves to hate. You know, that it's not, it's like, you mean like whenever they're talking about, we mentioned that you like board games.
Monopoly?
Yes.
Correct.
I don't know if you're gonna know this one, but it's the
You can pass.
Yeah, Next Move did it. She's not gonna know this one. We'll pass.
Okay. Next one.
This is a redo of Terra Mystica. We played that on the show, but I don't know that you'll know the name of this one either. It's the same designer that's it was originally Z-Man, and Feuerland did it.
Oh, you can't say
Spirit
Z-Man.
Islands?
Sorry.
Oh, it's in there. I'm
Oh.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Next one. This is a game night. It was the very first game night. It's
King of Tokyo?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay,
Switch.
Go, Nick Pete.
Oh boy. You draw and you pass it around to the next person, and they draw something, and it's got a flip book.
Telestration?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Really good movie. New. You managed to
Dune?
find it. Yes.
What's the full name of the game?
I don't remember.
Think of kings and queens and emperors and stuff like that.
House Atreides?
No.
Okay.
I know the other game.
Time's up.
Okay.
So don't look, Lincoln. You
Okay,
can get
I
a
won't.
final guess if you'd like, and you can't give any more clues, Nikki.
Okay.
I'm remembering the expansion and only the X part, so I don't remember it.
No, give up.
Yep, I get it.
Okay, you were right there. You almost had that one. That one was Dune Imperium.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't give you Dune because there is another game called Dune.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Dune games now.
Yeah. Okay, so well, your final score is a 9 out of 20. Now
we're below failing grade, Nikki P. Oh my gosh, we're terrible.
Yeah, well, that you got some unlucky rounds in there, but there are good game nights and there are bad game nights. And out of all the game nights possible, if we put this on a scoring scale, your score is as if everyone kind of showed up drunk and were eating Doritos dipped in honey.
I don't drink those, so what the heck did I do wrong here? It's bad.
So I'm sorry about that.
No.
But I hope you two had fun today with us today. So tell people where they can find you.
Nikki's on Twitter at Chili Bean NP.
Yep.
And then of course you can find us on YouTube on the Board Game Geek channel. We do game night every Thursday. And then I'm on Twitter at Hecubus Twit. And I think I'm the same for Instagram maybe, but you know, we're all over the place. But yeah, we stream on Tuesday, every other Tuesday and every other Thursday, so once a week. We stream new games that we're playing, sometimes stuff that we're going to do on the show. But you can catch us there.
Awesome. Well, here's to another 400 episodes of Game Night. And that is the Board Game Quiz Show by Going Analog. Now you can stop watching and go play a game. Bye.